before the carnival.
Okay, so we could have taken all the taxidermy animals there and gave them to Ivan then for his menagerie then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that's all done.
Yeah. Ivan's super happy. He's like, "Oh boy, they'll look great next to mine." But then you guys go to the pokey, and in the most hardcore cell available to this place, which has now been boosted with things that were built by Ivan to make sure that it's super hardcore security, chained up sits the former High Inquisitor of Henram. Looking very Jean-Claude Frollo, and also looking very put out. When he sees you guys, he's pissed. He's like, I don't even know who you are or what's been happening for however long I was that beast. But I can't stand the sight of you fucking half-human monsters.
Oh, brave.
Well,
You're
that
not
guy's
exactly.
Tig, that guy's Howard, she's Ayara, she's Lelia, I'm Talia.
I kind of hello. I kind of just wait like a slash or grin.
Larry's just gonna cast the Zone of Truth.
Okay.
What can you tell us of the Order of the Thorns?
The esteemed Circle of Thorn protects Henran's chosen people from the countless threats on this planet to their dominion.
Yeah, you've really done a good job on that. A+, really.
Yes, actually, we have. Dragons have been wiped out. Other than a few stragglers, the vast majority of monsters are either close to extinction or completely extinct. All that's left are you half-breeds to deal with.
You say the word monster. What does that really mean? How's that differentiate it from a really big, scary animal?
Well, it's simple. Monsters kill and eat people because they're evil. And very big, scary animals tend to run away because they're simply very big, scary animals.
Direwolves don't.
And you
That's why they're
mutated
monsters and why they must be exterminated.
And you mutated and exterminated your fellow humans because...
That was treachery. Oh, alright, fine. Yes, I started the werewolf plague. The town was not taking to my teachings. They don't realize the threat that is coming.
So you decided to make them into a threat.
I decided to take out people who were halting the march of progress. It's not my fault the alchemists bungled the potion and made them too powerful.
No, we actually took a look at his notes.
You're the one who coerced him into making it, so yeah, it kind of is your fault.
Hello, hey Pod, it's me, Kettle. How's it feel being a monster?
No, I'm human. You're the one who has, I don't know, demon in your blood, I'm guessing?
Nope. Here's the thing. The difference between you and me.
Something like a.
Where is the Order of the Thorns?
But you smile sadistically and you have great big horns growing out of your head. You're obviously some sort of fucking tiefling.
Nope. Everett. She's tiefling.
Oh, your parents fucked living flame. They really must be deviants.
Where is the Order of the Thorns' primary base of operations on this island? And any other installations that you know of?
Oh, there are tons of scattered temples. There's one in Beckford. There was one in Piaget, and there was one in Ambrosio, but they are no longer active.
What happened there in Piaget?
I don't live there, so I don't honestly know.
All right, then. Red Talent.
Oh, so you didn't want me to finish answering that question, then? Okay.
Answer it.
Red Talent. So,
finish it. Her question can wait. I'm the one with the Zone of Truth.
There is one particularly large temple of the Circle of the Thorn in the wilds near Wells. I don't have the exact location, nor do I have a map to it. The high priests of the Circle of the Thorn are very selective of who they let enter the holy ground. I had hoped that once I had cemented my hold over here at Uderson, I would have finally earned that privilege, but obviously that plan hit a snag. As for the Red Talon, I know that they're gullible chumps working for the Baron of Conquered Worm, whose power,
The
of
Baron
course,
is
still
still
holds.
here.
Well, theoretically. No one's seen him in years. They claim they're working for the Baron of Conquered Worm. I don't know if that's true or not, but they act as though they hold some authority. When really all they are 5 pathetic lawmen trying their best to stem a tide of chaos that they're woefully unprepared to handle. I will say this, they are easy to manipulate. They want to protect the people of Conquered Worm, but they're all humans, so they have a slight bias, and it's very easy to just say that the local goblin village is starting trouble, stealing chickens, attacking children, and then you don't have a goblin village problem anymore.
They aren't all human now. I have sisters in it.
Oh good, you're sullying not only this town, but the entire island by making our very lawmen into half-human mongrels. Good for you.
Didn't you say they were gullible chumps? So you're already going back on your word. I would say like it's genuinely impressive. 5 seconds in, you already managed to fuck up in the zone of truth. That's just A+.
Are you telling that to the DM, or?
No, to the Inquisitor. To the Inquisitor.
You cast a little truth on me. I thought my tongue was coming untied very quickly, but I haven't outed for a days. People are allowed to have more than one feelings on other people, I can believe that they are gullible chumps and also recognize that they do mean to help human beings.
I too wondered why Zone of Truth also means turn into a chatterbox that spills all your secrets.
Well, otherwise it wouldn't be a very useful spell now, would it?
Do you know anything of the dragon mills and the mountains?
Yes, it's run by one of ours, or at least an acolyte. Calls himself the Knight of Thorns because subtlety is lost on people.
Was, actually. So very much was.
Oh, good. You killed another member of my church. Huzzah, huzzah.
No, let's kill the more leveled. The entire fucking thing.
The man?
Your order sent a dragon after us in the middle of Walpole.
Well, they use the resources they have.
He's working for us now.
But why us?
The Knight of Thorns is working for you?
The dragon he sent after us.
Oh.
Don't tell
that makes sense.
But why us? Why would you send the dragon against us?
Well, I don't run the Dragon Puppy Mill, so I don't know. I've been a werewolf for weeks now. Weeks? Days? I'm actually not sure about the time frame.
Do you know of any other locations like that place? And if so,
that's the only one I'm aware of on the island that is, milling dragons. They don't really want a large breeding population of them, just enough to use magical ingredients.
What about with other creatures?
The closest I can think of would be the High Temple. It's said to be guarded by a very powerful beast, or monster, or aberration of some sort.
And that creature is?
I'm not a high enough level to actually have that disclosed to me.
Rumors about what it can do.
They say it's humanoid, as most of our preferred assassins are. They say that it strikes quickly and without warning, and that none who face it in battle get out alive.
Well, of course they're going to say that. They're going to say that. It'd be pretty shit guardian if it didn't do that.
You asked me for what I knew, and that's what I have heard.
I'm saying that, I'm saying to you what it seems like to me.
Okay.
He's a fairly low-ranking member, so I think we got all we can out of him.
Mid-ranking, thank you.
I have one last question for you. Your identity of Rainsford, whatever to Rainsford and his family.
My brother and I killed Sanger Rainsford 10 years ago when we first came to Conquered Worm. He had valuable resources, and my brother resembled him enough to pass as an older, more experienced version of the young man. You're Howard Donovan, aren't you? I've seen your portrait. He did look up
Yes.
to you, if it soothes you at all. Rainsford thought you were quite a young, wonderful man.
To know.
Once I decided to establish myself as the High Priest of Henran in this area, I had my brother maintain the Rainsford estate, and together we worked to try and cement control over the town. My brother was less devoted to the cause of Henran than I am. He was more obsessed with hunting, challenges, and sport. I think he took the role of Rainsford a little too seriously.
Oh yeah. So instead of murdering children, he actually gave some semblance of a fair fight. Yes. How heretical of him.
Well, I believe we've gotten everything we've wanted out of this man. At this point, let's leave him.
Yes, but first, and Lelia goes and casts a brand upon his forehead.
I'm bringing the High Priest in for a reason.
Did we settle on what we're going to write on it?
Wait, bring him in? He's in jail.
Yeah, I went to go get the High Priest and brought him.
The
to,
altar boy, not the
yeah,
nothing.
the real High Priest
Okay.
now.
Okay, the current High Priest is like, what's going on? Why are we seeing the? I don't really like talking to that guy. He's a creep.
He still calls himself the Inquisitor of Henran. He has acted against human beings, murdered people, and he still thinks that he can call himself that? I believe you have the power to take that away from him.
Didn't he, though, at the end of the last round?
The high priest of Henran's eyes go wide, and he's like, "Oh wow, I'm really new to this whole thing, but yeah, I think that's right."
Oh shit! Excommunication.
He takes his staff, and the Inquisitor stares daggers at the boy and is like, You weak-willed little shit. Of all the people doing hair, shut up! I wish my voice hadn't cracked when that happened. By the power vested in me, by Henran, God and protector of humankind. Henran, protector of all the world, of all of its creatures, not just human. Henran, a just God. Your cruelty has forsaken. I excommunicate you, and he strikes his staff against the stones, and strip you of all your divine powers. And the high priest's staff glows, and the Inquisitor screams, as you can see, like the divine magical energy being sucked from his body into the current high priest's staff. And Zaroth is robbed of all his divine power.
Whoa.
Good call.
Can I lean in and do an intimidation check with all of my teeth bared at him?
I'm joining in on that.
No, let me have my thing. Okay, so...
Do you say anything, or is it just the grin?
No, I'm waiting to see if that works. Yes, I'm going to say something.
That's definitely fucking intimidating.
Enjoy sitting the rest of your life in this lifeless prison, knowing that even the God that you served thinks you are disgusting. And I leave.
And while Zeroth was as impudent as ever when you started that insult, by the end of it, all of the arrogance breaks.
Oh.
And he realizes just how utterly forsaken he truly has been. And is humbled.
Yeah, Lilia's gonna leave it at that then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until everyone's left.
No, unless that's stupid.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Howard grabs Ayara and pulls her on with him.
It's not needed. Whatever it is, it's not needed.
I just wanted to tell him something.
Okay.
Okay, so I kind of just lean against his shoulder and kind of whisper into his ear.
He's in jail.
Well, at least as close as I kind of beckon for him to come over.
I mean, he's chained up, but I mean, you can whisper to him, it's fine.
Okay. So, let's see.
Well,
Fucking damn it.
Okay.
Hope
So you got a pretty good intimidation there.
you enjoy your stay here. Locked up in a cage where monsters belong. And I turn and walk away.
Nice. That was pretty cutting too. So, any other Uduson business?
Yeah.
I stand there and then for a second while everyone walks out, I look at him, raise my hands and go, booga booga booga.
Fucking.
He's unfazed, but a dog with oddly pink-tinged fur looks very frightened.
Everyone else was doing it. I wanted to give it a try.
So that's why the two farmers have survived so long against the werewolves. They had George saving them over and over again.
Oh my god.
Next?
Well, do we
So
have
what
any
happened to Sir Benton's and Rangeford Supply, since it's...
Also, so I've got a couple things I need to do.
Whatever happened to Sir Benton's?
Okay, so Sir Mittens is who we want to check on next?
Yes.
I guess.
Okay, Sir Mittens had a very good time at the carnival, and is currently saddling up his horse to leave town. And he sees you, he's like, "Oh, hello, jolly good show seeing you again."
You heading off back to Conan?
Oh, lords no. I've heard there's all sorts of adventure afoot on this island. I figured I'd go out and see it all.
Indeed, there is adventure.
I actually got a sending spell from a good old friend of mine. We once fought in a minor scuffle together, and she's just a rip sort of a fighter, and she says that she's putting together a team to take on some ruffians. It's going to be quite the ripping little battle, I think.
Oh.
What is her name, by chance?
Oh, it's she's her name is Brunhilde. Very fine hobgoblin woman. And the toughest warriors are seen on the field of battle.
That is a fair group.
Do you know what town she may be going to?
She's told me to meet her at the town of Stoker.
Oh, okay.
Apparently there's a third member of the group that she wants to recruit before we take on the great perils, so it'll be apparently quite hard tracking this person down, but if their reputation is if they are as good as their reputation, they will be quite the force.
Who is this person, by chance, that you're trying to recruit?
She told me, and he pulls out a little letter, that they call this person the Knight of Iron Nails. Quite an ominous title, I believe.
Yes, indeed.
Is that a fucking Cenobite?
I don't know what that means, madam.
I'm out of character.
I don't know what that means, madam. But no, it's not a fucking Cenobite.
Oh, could you do me a favor?
Oh, yes, of course, sir.
Could when you see her again, could you tell her that Tig says hello?
Well, of course, Sir Tig. I will tell her as soon as I see her. And a good friend of hers named Tig says hello.
Okay, thank you.
Aw.
It was wonderful working with all of you. You seem to me like true adventurers. I pray we meet again.
Best of luck, Sir Mittens, and yes, may we meet again.
Tally-ho! And off he rides into the sunset. Sir Mittens. You will see him again.
Yes. If I remember correctly, he's riding a donkey, isn't he?
Yes, yes he is. I fucking love Sir Mittens.
I love Sir Mittens too.
I think we all like Sir Mittens.
So,
And Rainsford's hunting supply?
Rainsford's hunting supply. There's like a couple of people chatting out front about what they should do. There's you recognize one of them. It's the blacksmith grunt. He's like, "Come on, my business was robbed horribly during that werewolf business, or sometime before. I'm not sure. I need this." Yeah, see, the thing is, Grunt, you were exploiting us and charging way too much in our time of need, so we're kind of of the opinion of fuck you is the thing. Look, I had to charge up my rates because there's only so much silver, but, I mean, come on, if it weren't for me, we wouldn't have survived, right? Now, I'm pretty sure it's because those mysterious strangers rolled into town and solved all our problems. You know, that's who I'm inclined to thank personally. Come on, I need this. I'll go destitute. Yeah. See, the thing is, we're in the mind of not really giving a shit, Grunt. That's the thing here. It's kind of a situation as I was boiling down. Besides, I think Fat Larry would be a great gun shop opener. I don't see why we have to call me Fat Larry, but
wait. Can I use Mage Hand to put the pants grunge?
I mean, yeah, totally you can.
I proceed to do so.
Oh! And then everyone laughs at him.
I give Ayara a stealthy high five.
Humiliated Grunch. Ari gives Ayara a high five.
Looks like that's sorted out.
Yeah, they can keep the chains and the ammunition in there. The fell.
There is one thing I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any spare teleportation amulets?
Who are you asking?
Like, it's just a group in general.
No, we only got one each.
We all got one
We
each,
do.
yeah.
We have some for our animals, yeah?
You've got like
Yes.
a one that goes with your whole cadre of animal companions.
Mm-hmm.
So how many could I transport at once?
Well, the one for your animal companions is designed specifically for your animal companions.
What he wants to do is he wants to go to Stoker and get the crazy guy's menagerie to help Ivan.
Yeah.
Or just kind of give him a note or something. Hey, there's this guy with animals. He may need some help. And
I believe we should.
It's quite a distance between the two places, though.
not really. The island's not humongous. And
But what does
Also,
Ivan have to do
also
besides
stay in
look
the forest.
after stuffed animals?
he's a half ogre. He's fine.
No, I meant like the crazy guy. The crazy guy, like, how is it? Well, also because the forest around Stoker still has a tiny wimey stuff.
I'm pretty sure that Bayshade is now open back up for trade with the other, because that's one of the things we asked for when we left.
It's
I'm pretty sure
mainly
she can
like directed directly at the Red Talon right now.
Still, we should at least tell Ivan about it.
Yeah, give him a note or something.
Okay.
But if we did that whole, let's spend half an hour getting all these animals to Ivan, it's kind of...
It will eat up a lot of time, so yeah, we can just say that you guys, you have a touching reunion with Ivan. You give him the name and address of a person in Stoker who can help him restock his menagerie. Ivan tearfully hugs you all and thanks you for doing so much for him, and tells you that ever since you guys came into town, he feels like there's hope again. And all the people in town are really thankful for him now because they saw how he helped them out and how important he was to their survival. And it's in part thanks to you guys that his life seems to be taking a turn for the better.
Aww.
Jeez.
Any other business?
I think that's it.
Howard wanted to meet Cookie really quick.
Yeah, so Cookie, there are currently about 10 cookies, and they've been working diligently all morning, taking down the carnival. And when you get to them, at this point, they're all taking various pieces of the carnival machinery and stands and shit, and putting them into a comically too small bag, which somehow the pieces all managed to fit into. Cookie's finished packing everything into this like it's no bigger than a basketball. This sack. They pack all the pieces of the carnival into the sack, tie it up, and then all the cookies merge back into one. And that's when she notices you guys have come to visit, and she waves and smiles and says, "Ha ha, hee hee ha, hee hee ha."
Did she write us a note?
That was quite the trick, Cookie.
It was impressive.
She smiles and nods. And then she reaches into that sack that she got before, and she pulls out in a string 6 other sacks of different primary colors, and gives one to each of you. You all now have a bag of infinite holding.
Wow.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
I install it into the mouth of my Froghemoth backpack.
And she takes out a note card and writes, "Thanks for the help."
I give her a little.
Thank you very much.
I give her a little hug.
Cookie at first doesn't know how to react, and then she realizes that she's being hugged for the first time in her life,
Oh shit.
and she hugs you back. And she hugs you like in a very tight, like friendly bear hug, and then lets you go. And the smile on her face has never been more genuine. And you almost overlook the fact that it's a smile made out of horrifying triangular shark teeth.
She's a cat. That's normal to her.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not fakes. They're great big fucking triangles is the thing.
It's still a smile.
Yeah. Also, you've adopted Buddy, so you've definitely had more bizarre and unsettling forms of affection before.
This is less slimy than her last hug, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then Cookie takes out her notepad and she writes, "Where will you go now?"
I think we're going to be heading for Beckford.
Her eyes go wide, and she quickly writes out, "Be careful." And then she writes, "Beckford people are mean."
Mm.
Then she writes, "I'm heading off too. Places to go, people to see. Hope we meet again."
The same.
And then she writes, "No one's ever let me have my throw a carnival before." And she writes, "Normally they chase me out of town." And she writes, But because of you guys helped, I finally got to do this. And I've always wanted to see people happy. And now I have. So thank you. I can't say it enough.
You are more than welcome.
Hopefully we can do this again sometime.
I hear Stoker's pretty tolerant nowadays.
She writes, "It's nice in Stoker, but I have other things I need to do first.
Fair.
Can't settle down. Gotta keep traveling. You know how it is."
Oh,
Indeed.
yes.
Hmm.
And then
Alright.
she ties her bag of infinite holding to her side, picks up a stick, which also has like a knapsack tied to it, like a bindle, slings it over her shoulder, waves at you guys and smiles, and then sets off on her way to her own adventure.
Robo clown away.
Alright, so I suppose we head back to Walpole then.
I like that there are a lot of heroes of another story in this campaign.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's an important thing to me, to make the world feel full. Is that the last of our Peterson business?
I think
I
so.
believe so.
We totally didn't even do what I wanted.
Oh, what'd you want to do, Howard? I'm sorry.
It didn't feel natural in the spot, honestly, with the scene. But Howard was going to ask Cookie to help him make a banner so that he can start using his banner feat.
Oh, that could be in his bag of infinite holding.
Dude, Howard, just track her down a bit. She's not like she's not in a rush.
Natural.
Seriously, just flag her down. It's fine.
Okay. Wait, Cookie. I have a simple.
So Cookie sees that Howard needs her, and she stops, and she looks a little quizzical, but she's got time.
Well, if it's not too much of a bother, I was hoping with all your skills you could perhaps make a banner for me to display from my horse. Nothing that needs to be too large or anything, but to really help motivate the team.
She considers it, she smiles, and she writes down what should be on it.
What do you be on it?
And Cookie thinks.
I have an idea.
A duck.
Think some more.
Anybody who's seen Digimon will know what I'm about to post.
Oh, you motherfucker.
An idea.
Oh no.
Which season? Oh,
That one. I think it's so abused.
So, a Seventh Samurai homage?
Basically,
I mean, she could. She lays out a suggestion. One is a Seventh Samurai homage flag with all your faces. One is one is a duck, because of course.
a duck with really sharp teeth and glowing eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And one finally is a very large wolf rampant. To signify your victory here at Uderson. And these are just like light sketches.
I like that last one. The other ones are funny, but that one would fit.
I kind of like the Seven Samurai, honestly.
just each with a little personalized symbol instead of our face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of like that idea with the representational symbols. Maybe arrange them in a circle though.
Well, a banner's going to be this long vertical rectangle, so a circle would be leaving a lot of negative space.
Thank you very much, Cookie.
So which one, dude?
We're gonna do the Seven Samurai one.
Okay. She reaches into her sack, takes out a long piece of cloth, as well as cartoonish primary color scissors, and basically within like a couple of seconds has cut out and sewn together a banner that looks of that rough appearance for you to have for your horse. And then she gives it to you, and she pats you on top of the head, and then waves goodbye.
May we meet again, Cookie. May we meet again.
She nods back, and then continues on her clowny way. And if your business is wrapped up here in Uterson, you guys say goodbye to all your friends and head back to Walpole. Without much fanfare. It's a nice journey. When you get to Walpole, I get to scroll down in the session plan seat and see what the fuck's going on in Walpole.
Or if the random encounter happens.
You guys get to the Waltzing Wyvern. And when you get there, the knights say, "You have mail." And you have a couple of letters. One of which also comes with a very large sack that jingles as if it has coins in it. So the first of your 2 letters is from Umlaut. It says, I'm not able to pry myself away from the mill at the moment, but I should be back within a couple of weeks. Attached to this letter, I've included a scroll of message in case you need to reach me before then. Hope you are doing well if you have come back to get this news. If not, I will send word to your families, but you won't read this because you'll be dead. Things are going well, I hope. Sincerely yours, Umlaut. The second letter is from Willie, and she tells you that she's managed to sell the dragon parts and has given you your share of the profits, which is 25,000 gold pieces. You're loaded now. Finally, this isn't a letter, but it's a note from the bartender. The bartender says, so, plus side, got the wine cellar all cleaned up, everything prepared. I've learned how to mix drinks. Downside, we don't have any customers who stay longer than meeting me or the night. It seems most people are terrified of me and the other staff, so that might be an issue. We might need to hide some people who are more aesthetically non-threatening. I don't know, just an idea. I know what I am. Signed, what the fuck did we name our xenomorph pal? I don't know, whatever the fuck his name is.
Maybe we should make him into a mascot so people are prepared for him.
Why don't we just put up a sign that says "Glamour's for your convenience," for your entertainment?
There's also some junk mail here. I forgot to mention. There's some political advertisements for 2 current mayoral candidates. One is named Robert Pike. He's a deep one. A very well-established merchant in town. Very old. Very crotchety. His opponent in the election is apparently named Roberta Gilly, also a deep one. She's an up-and-coming fisherwoman who wants to bring more tourists to Walpole. You have several letters telling you how great these candidates are, and then even more letters and propaganda and horrible editorial cartoons telling you how awful these candidates are. So, enjoy politics.
Do we have any death threats sent in the mail from...
Howard, this Nigerian prince, he needs our help right away.
Where do we go?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Little known fact, Nigeria is a universal constant specifically for scammers.
I think that's an Ifriti nation, is it not?
I think it is.
An Ifriti nation that I think was attempted to colonize before by Conan, but can't recall.
Anyway,
they do have a lot of princes in need of funding, though.
Yeah.
anyways, there are some people you could check up on in Walpole, or you could get on your merry way.
I do want to send a sending spell, Lil.
Okay.
Make sure the animals are okay.
Wait, yeah, sure, yeah.
Your animals are tippy top.
And Lelia feeds a nightmare straight to her raptor.
Diamond enjoys it and is happy that people remember that she exists.
Isn't Diamond a she?
That's why I said is happy that people remember that she exists.
Oh, sorry. My info was he.
So?
She's the big one, so of course she's a she.
All the raptors are she's, as a tradition. Everyone knows velociraptors are a race solely of lesbians.
Those are like those one lizards.
And fence lizards.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're branded? You make choices.
Alrighty, so I think we're just gonna go try to charter a boat to go to take a coastal tour of the island, starting with Beckford.
Darn, if only someone promised us a boat ride.
In Uderson. We just left.
Guess what? Fuck you, we got teleportation amulets.
That's true. So do you teleport to Uderson?
Well.
Is there any ships in the harbor?
Can't we just walk there?
You can.
Alright, so back to Uderson.
I meant walk to Beckford.
Beckford is totally within walking potential.
Oh, right.
Well then, off to Beckford, team.
Fair enough.
We're off to go see Beckford, the wonderful Beckford of Conqueror. I broke my leg at 72. Okay.
Did Ayara send her spell message thing?
Not yet.
Yeah, Ayara, what's your spell message?
Basically, it's two-way. My message is towards Lil.
Okay. Hi, this is Lil speaking. Who may I say is calling?
Lil, remember me?
Hey, Ayara!
I just want to call. Want to check in, see if you're doing all right.
Oh, I'm doing pretty okay. We've got a lot of business here at the Red Talon HQ, but it's going fine. How are you? How's mercenary work? I guess is what you guys are doing.
It's going all right. I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Have you heard about a group called the Circle of Thorns?
Yeah, they're like some obscure cult of the obscure sect of the worship of Henran. Most of the people in seminary really didn't care for them. They've got some really extreme views on the whole humans versus other creatures conflict.
Yeah. The thing is, we found evidence that they're pretty prominent here on this island. And by evidence, I mean we found an Inquisitor and got him into a zone of truth.
Well, I can't tell you about Red Talon business, but I'm not surprised by that. If that makes sense.
Just stay safe, all right? We've heard he said quite a few things about the historic church's involvement with the Red Town that quite frankly are kind of disconcerting.
What sort of things?
Namely, that, and I quote, that he claims that, and I quote, you guys are gullible fools who can be pointed towards wherever, like weapons.
What?
I don't know. Just quote. Basically, apparently, he says that apparently he thinks that that you guys can essentially you guys are apparently Thorns has got its fingers somehow in the red tower. I'm not sure how far it goes. All I have is one Inquisitor's word in zone of truth that it exists.
I'll do something about it. Thank you for looking out for me, Yara.
Don't do anything that'll get yourself hurt. Put yourself at risk.
Well, I mean, I'd say the same to you, but we both know that we're kind of prone to taking risks.
Fair enough.
You stay safe too, Yara. It sounds like you're getting into some pretty thick shit over there.
You don't know the half of it. See.
Okay. Love you, sis.
You too.
And then the sending call ends.
Okay. So how about you guys are worried or that would say that would give away stuff?
No, I think those were handled fairly well.
Quite.
And then Morty, who's been here the whole time, says, "So, Beckford?"
Beckford.
Exactly, Morty.
Beckford! And off you guys go on your way to Beckford, traveling along the sandy beach nearby the outskirts of both the Beatrice Forest and the Blightwood. Other than knowing that it's called the Blightwood and the fact that the trees look ominous as fuck on an island where the forests are like defaulting to looking ominous as fuck. Not much about the Blightwood, but it's definitely creepy vista to look at as you travel along the coast. Every now and then you do see strange creatures emerging out of the distant waves on the Bay of Baskerville. It's at this time that both Ayara and Lelia recall a really moving passage of a book they've read before. And by moving, I say fucking infuriating. You know, this book of perilous journeys, it was great the first two sections. They were marvelous, wonderfully written, compelling, very, very well thought out characters, great peril and action. But then this last third, what the fuck was the author smoking? He brought out the most ridiculous goddamn monsters you think you could ever think of. These fucking mega ducks. Giant 20-foot tall ducks with bills big enough to eat people and other traits he doesn't even want to describe. It was the most ludicrous, stupid bullshit. And the worst part of it is that the book claims to be nonfiction, but anyone could tell you that such preposterous beasts could not exist. They've never been found in any monster manual. They're ludicrous, obviously made-up creatures that have no basis in reality. While you're recalling this, everyone else make perception checks.
Oh my god.
Except for Lelia and Ayara?
Except for Lelia and Ayara.
Oh.
Wait. So are Lelia and Ayara just nerd raging at one another?
Yeah, about how much the book fucking failed your expectations.
So
it's Mass Effect.
Yeah, this is your Mass Effect 3.
So
a little bit of Andromeda thrown in, given how ridiculous the character models for these fucking ducks must have been.
So basically an average day in an HWE Discord chat.
Yep.
Damn scene. Damn it.
Okay.
Yep.
Why did the fucking dice hate you so much?
Okay.
And Taggy and Raven's went to go wrangle the chickens, so he's not seeing this.
Oh god, you want to go choke? He's choking it. He's choking some chickens.
He's killing them?
I don't know. I don't fucking know what he does.
I think he just puts them back where they're supposed to be, as opposed to murder them. But okay.
Yeah.
Talia and Aerie,
I suppose.
as you're looking out on the sea, you notice in a puddle of water on the beach in the sand, the puddle begins to ripple.
Oh my god.
Is it raining?
No, it's not. It's bright and sunny, but the puddle is rippling as if there's some massive vibration, and then you feel it and you hear it. The boom, boom, boom. And then everyone hears a quack. A quack the likes of which has never been heard. The primeval quack. A quack of doom. Followed by another, and another. As 5 enormous ducks.
Oh my god.
From the flight point of view. Ducks the size of Tyrannosauruses. The horrible mega ducks. They do exist. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.